Hi, good morning everyone. I'm Ik from the Honda guys. As a recap, we did an in-depth review for the Honda City RS in October last year. We have seen the exterior and the interior of the car. And for today, thank you to Honda Heng Motor for giving us an opportunity to do an in-depth review for the newly launched Honda City RS Hatchback. Today we are at Honda Heng Motor, but not at our usual place in Seremban. Today we are at their branch in Melaka, located near MITC Melaka. This is the dealership that the exhibition R took place. This dealership is huge, as you can see. The showroom can display up to 8 cars at one time. If any one of you would like to view the Honda lineup, you can drop by this dealership. The link to their location is shared in the description section below. Honda City Hatchback was launched in Malaysia in December 2021 with 4 variants, the S, E, V and the range topping the RS. The price starts around 76,000 for the S-Pack, while the E-Spec goes for 83,000, the V-Spec for 87,000, while the RS-Pack starts at 108,000. That is around 20,000 more expensive compared to the V-Spec. On the engine department, the petrol version used the similar engine as the sedan counterpart that produced 120 horsepower and 145 Nm of torque. The car that we have here today is the RS version that used the same IMMD eHEV as the sedan version that combines the 1.5-litre Atkinson cycle Dodge iVTEC engine that produced 97 horsepower and 127 Nm of torque, together with the electric motor that produced 108 horsepower with 253 Nm of torque. The front fascia features the similar looks as the sedan counterpart with a full LED headlamp and the daytime running light. The full-length gloss black front grille and a carbon fiber pattern front lip are also still in place. The fog lamps are also in LED with this sportier garnish insert. On the side of the car, it is obvious from here that the car is in hatchback form with the removal of the longer boot. The car still uses the same two-tone wheel design as the RS sedan counterpart with 185/55 R16 tires. The side mirror cover and the tailgate spoiler extension is finished in gloss black as well. On the left side mirror, spot the Honda lane watch camera, which helps the driver see the blind spot on the left side of the car. The rear of the car features the trapezoid-shaped LED rear light with a large diffuser bumper insert with a carbon fiber pattern finishing. The boot capacity offers 289 litres of space with the rear seat up and around 1,200 litres when the rear sits down. Now, let's go inside and see what the interior offers. Okay, first thing first, the seat material features a combination of leather and suede with red trim on the side of the seat here. I do feel the seat is comfortable enough for a long journey, but as I'm about 180 cm tall, I do feel that it is better if I have an extra thigh support, as I feel the seat is a bit short here. Otherwise, the seat is comfortable enough. The dashboard features a similar design as the sedan counterpart. The trapezoid-shaped aircon vent is not come with a gloss black trim on the edge. The build quality is similar as the RS sedan, which I feel more solid and steady compared to the previous gen Honda City. On the passenger side, there is also a pair of leather trim with a red stitching here. The door panel also features a red stitching with leather trim. The steering, on the other hand, wrapped in leather with red stitching as well. I like the size of the steering wheel, but I do feel that it is a bit slippery for my gripping, and I do prefer a texture leather more. There is a tilt and telescopic adjuster that will suit any size of a driver. As I am 180 cm tall, it doesn't give me an awkward driving position compared to my previous car. On the left side of the steering wheel, There are the volume control and information control wheel. More on that later on. Then there is a hands-free telephone control button or HFT, so you can answer or to make a phone call hands-free. To the right side of the steering, spot a few other buttons. The cruise control button that control the adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist system button. There is also a Honda lane wash button at the tip of the stalk for you to check what's happening on the blind spot. The CTRS hatchback also is the only variant that comes with the Honda Sensing Safety Suite, as opposed on the city sedan which available on the V-Sen and RS spec. But who knows, maybe we will have a V-Sen coming soon. As mentioned earlier, the Honda CTRS comes with the hybrid specific 7-inch cluster meter with all the information that you need at the tip of your thumb. It displays the information of the drive mode, the fuel consumption, and few other information that you want to see. On the center console, Honda maintained the 8-inch infotainment system that comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity. Moving down here, the auto aircon control is still in place with the 12-volt socket and the dual USB port also still in place for you to charge your handphone or other things. The electric parking brake together with the auto brake hold function is also featured here. The center armrest on the other hand also wrapped in leather with red stitching, and the storage available inside is enough for you to hide some of your belongings like wallet or your house key. Now let's see how the rear looks like. Okay, the seat material here feature the same setup as the front seat with a combination of suede and leather. The rear seat is a little bit higher compared to the front seat. As you can see, I don't have much space for my headroom if I sit straight. I have to slouch a bit, and now I have around 2 fingers of headroom. As for the legroom, with the front seat is set to my usual driving position, I have around 2 knuckles of space back here. Very spacious, kan? There is no center armrest available on the hatchback version for the rear passenger compared to the sedan sibling. But fret not, as the CTRS hatchback is the only variant for the Honda City hatchback that come with the rear aircon vent. One thing that I like about the rear seat is the carryover Ultra seat from the Honda Jazz. The Ultra seat features a few setups that you can adjust to get more space back here. With utility mode, both of the rear seat is flattened down to expand the boot size to accommodate bulky item. While on the long mode, you recline the front passenger seat and lower the rear seat to make room for long item as the name suggests. With tall mode, you flip the rear seat up to create more floor to ceiling space for a taller item like a short ladder or the house plant. And on the refresh mode, you recline both of the front seat to create a lounge-like setup so you can have a rest after a long journey. There you go. What do you guys think about this new Honda CTRS hatchback? Let us know in the comment section below. And what about the driving experience? Let's see how it goes. Okay, before I proceed with the driving experience, I do notice that most of our return viewers did not subscribe to our channel. Please do support us by subscribing to this channel. Of course, there is a lot of Honda related content coming soon. Press the subscribe button below, okay? Okay, first of all, the Honda CTRS hatchback used MacPherson strut for the front suspension and the torsion beam suspension for the rear setup. Well, many people say that alamak, torsion beam no good lah. Torsion beam handling is worse. But actually, there is a reason why torsion beam setup is more popular and mostly fitted in the new car, especially the hatchback and the small sedan. The reason number one is torsion beam setup is cheaper than the multi-link setup, and this will reduce the car cost. Plus, with less moving mechanical part, it is actually much more robust compared to the multi-link setup. And then, since it uses lesser parts, it creates more space for the interior and the boot. This setup actually works well with the hatchback. Just look at the Peugeot 208 and the Ford Fiesta. Both come with a great ride and handling. As for the CTRS hatchback, in my opinion, the ride and handling is better than the CTRS sedan. Don't get me wrong, the CTRS sedan handling is good, but I feel that the CTRS hatchback is much more planted to the ground. Maybe because of the shorter trunk, I guess. As the car is equipped with the Honda Sensing, the steering wheel feels a bit on the heavier side, as the system did assist to handle the steering as well. With the Honda Sensing, the CTRS hatchback is installed with 7 advanced driver assistance system, which consists of the lane departure warning, road departure mitigation, lane keep assist system, forward collision warning, collision mitigation braking system, auto high beam, as well as the adaptive cruise control. To know more about how Honda Sensing system works, do click on the link above. As for the car performance, as you guys know, the car comes with 253 Nm of torque. And in my opinion, with this car size, it will outsmoke most of the bigger segment car at the traffic light. It is also the right candidate to become the new king of the town and the highway. The pedal shifter, as you see here, is not actually a pedal shifter per se. It is actually called deceleration selector pedal. The main function is to recharge the battery that powering the electric motor. How it works is, when you downshift, the system will create an engine braking and at the same time slow down the car and recharge the battery on the move. The more you downshift, the faster the battery being charged by the engine. There's nothing much to talk about the fuel consumption, as the CTRS hatchback comes with a hybrid engine, which is a fuel saving. Honda itself claimed the fuel consumption are rated at 3.6 litre per 100 km, which is, in my opinion, is quite accurate. I got around 3.8 litre per 100 km, with the car idling for about 1 hour and driving around town for about 50 km. You'll save a lot on fuel on the long run, as the petrol will be used only when the engine is powered up to charge the battery and on the high-speed cruising. My verdict on the CTRS hatchback: the car comes with a great package. The handling and the performance is good. The fuel consumption is better. In fact, it is better than most of the car in town, while the space inside is acceptably comfortable. The downside of the car, in my opinion, the front seat should come with a longer thigh support to accommodate taller people like me. And the armrest could be a little bit bigger, as there is a lot of space over here with the use of electric parking brake. Although the car price is higher compared to the V-Spec and also its direct competitor, but with the new engine technology, plus with the bell and whistle that is installed in the car, I think the car is a good buy. It could be that the CTRS demand is not there yet, thus making the car price is higher. Who knows if one day the price gap could be lower, as we can see the trend now moving towards the hybrid and the electric car. So, what do you guys think? Will you ever purchase the Honda CTRS hatchback? Share your thoughts below. Please like and share this video. Remember to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell as well. I'm Ik, signing off from this week's video. We are the Honda guys. We are all about Hondas. See you guys next time. Bye.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged.